And off we go. It's Gary King here at La Forêt. I talked a little while ago about doing another nonsense video about shenanigans in the yellow and blue. And anybody who hadn't listened to the one we did before, I did with old little Sarah, it was quite funny. And as I've said again a thousand times, well, probably not 1,000, but we're not mocking anybody or anything that happens to anybody in any of these scenarios, right? And it's quite obvious that there are certain things that perhaps do happen, right? But like Whisper Jack said on his video the other day when he was showing the Japan-America thing, which was absolutely brilliant, highly recommend you watching it. None of these pictures that these bods put out ring true, right? You might get one that's kind of passable, but, you know, the classics, the rockets in the ground and all that kind of stuff. So I was just thinking about it this morning and this popped up. Now, I don't know whether this is going to record very well because I'm using Format Factory to see if I can get a screen recording at the same time. But this just popped up whilst we were making coffee this morning. Ukraine shows diplomats damage after Russia's largest aerial attack since invasion. So if you look at, again, me and old Serge talked about this. If you look at World War II and you look at the amount of time it took to take the beaches, supposedly, and to basically end it, how is it possible that it takes over 3 years for what we were told, especially when we were kids, one of the most powerful military nations of all time, to not be able to deal with all this, right? You'd think they would have just carpet bombed the place or something like that, whatever, anyway. But this made me laugh, right? So here it says, Ukraine shows diplomats damage after Russia's largest aerial attack since invasion, right? 60 foreign diplomats on a tour of damaged government offices in the heart of Kiev, right? So let's have a look at these pictures, right? And as soon as I pulled this up, I mean, come on. Right, so let's see if we can open this up so we can see, right? So we can see here, right? Now, can we zoom in and out? Probably not. And I'll put a link in the description. But first off, like Whisper Jack would say, this does not look real, okay? Whatever which way you want to try and swing it, this does not look real. So this building has been hit by something, yeah? But remarkably, there's no crap anywhere. The windows aren't broken, right? And it looks like they've already got their, I don't know if you can see it, it looks like they've already got their Christmas decorations up, right? Okay, very nice building. Again, old world style building. So apparently something, so Ukraine shows diplomats damage after Russia's largest aerial attack since the invasion. Now, you've seen some of those pictures, right? Those pictures where the airport's all smashed up and everything like that. So why this? Right, okay, let's have a look at picture number 2. Right, so I don't know what this is here, this crane. I don't know. Maybe they just had a fire. I don't know what they had here, right? But when you look at some of this, first off, this sky does not look real. This does not look like real sky. And this looks like it's been badly photoshopped out. You can see the chimney and everything. Look at the lines here. This doesn't look real. And also, why aren't these pillars damaged? Look, there's no black or damage, like bits of broken off, nothing like that, right? This is a fake cut out really badly. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh, no, hang on. Going crazy here. It's all gone to pot now. An absolute, hang on, we'll go back to this. Oh, that's why. Here we go. Right. Okay, we can get rid of this nonsense and start again. Right. So, like we said, if you look at this, 100% reset. Whatever which way you look at this, there's something not right with this picture. And I won't try and zoom in again because it all went wrong. But this looks like it's been cut out, right? This does not look real. Whatever way you look at it, this does not look real. And I'm sure if we save the pictures and zoom in, no broken windows here, no broken windows. Look, window open, nothing, right? Let's go to the next picture. Now, look at this. Look at this dude here. Like I said, I wish I could zoom in on this, but I can't. Look at the way this guy is wearing this helmet. Look, I mean, come on. And this is not in that building, right? This is old. You can see this is old. Look at this woman here. Look. Yeah, take a picture. And why are they all wearing firefighters' helmets? These aren't safety helmets. These are firefighters' helmets, right? That doesn't look right. Helmet. He don't need a helmet. He don't need a helmet. And this guy over the back doesn't need a helmet. Right? Why? You'd wear helmets, right? Everybody would wear helmets. Okay, now we got this one here. This woman here over on the left here, above the Russia thing. She just mind her own business. You can't see here, but I don't know if you can see the cursor going around. This guy here, he's laughing. He's laughing. Look, sunglasses. Look at this guy. This guy here looks like he's, I don't know, some gangster guy. You got the Jolly Green Giant here. And then you got this bit up here. But there's no crap anywhere. Nobody seems to be worried about anything falling down on top of them, right? This is a staged picture. Whatever they did in here, if they did anything at all, it's not real. Let's have a look at this. Right, we can see here again. Now, I don't know. Let me just see if I can zoom in on this. No, it won't let me zoom in, which is weird. You know, a woman here with a handbag, right? She's got a handbag, you know, and they're like taking all these pictures and all this kind of stuff. And then over in the background, you got two firemen there standing there going, what on earth is going on? Another guy here. You got another guy here. No helmet. Great name for a band. No helmet. There's another guy over here. No helmet. So apparently you can go in here and you don't have to wear a helmet, where you would normally say no one's going in here because it's dangerous, right? This is old as the hills. You can see whatever happened in here happened 10, 15, even maybe more than that years ago. This is not the same building that they're showing. So anyway, we're back to this one again. But what I was going to say is, and let's see if I can open up this picture here in a different tab. Let's have a look, and then we can probably zoom in on this. Yeah, here we go. Right, look at this. What are these people doing? You know what I mean? It's like you got a fireman here, you got a rescue guy here, you got two firemen here. No one's doing anything. The men in suits, they're all wearing fireman helmets except this guy, this woman, this guy here, and this woman's got her handbag. Who are these diplomats? Right, there's no question about who these people are or anything. Look at it. You can see it is absolute bogus bullshit. Once again, let's open another picture. And I just thought this was funny because this is exactly the kind of thing that Jack was talking about. And we're not jumping on that bandwagon, right? You know, look at this. Everything is perfect except this. Look at this here. Look at this. I can't zoom in anymore. I don't think I can. Maybe I can. Hang on. Maybe I can. If you can see here, look. This doesn't look real. Look at this little bit here. You've got a bit of flame there, but it doesn't extend any further than this. These are bogus pictures. Bogus pictures like they put out with everything. Anyway, I just thought I'd do a quick little thing on this because I thought it was quite amusing. And I still think it's quite funny that it looks like they've got the Christmas decorations up already. But when you look at these pictures, like we said, over and over again, you can see... I mean, look, this looks like it's been cut out. This looks like it's been cut out. This isn't normal sky. This is pasted in. Pasted in sky. Look, this is... You can see my little plus and minus thing here. This is not damaged stuff. This looks kind of real, the smoky bit. But this looks like it's been cut out. That's what they kind of always do. And Jack, I just thought this guy was hilarious. Look at this. Look at this guy. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you go in there? And you know there's water on the floor. Of course there is, because the place has been leaking for years. Look at this woman here. Look. Hello. They take a picture for mum. No helmet at the back here. No helmet here. I'm surprised they're not serving up hors d'oeuvres and cocktails. But like I've said, you know, this isn't because we're mocking anything that could have happened or did happen. You have to ask the question, first off, who are these clowns? Who's this guy? Look, who are these people? They're just, these people are just hired in help. You got the Jolly Green Giant at the back there again. These are not diplomats from I don't know where. Look at this. This is old brickwork. This is old world stuff again. Anyway, I just wanted to make a quick thing about this. See if it comes out using the screen grab, because it's quite useful, I think. And anyway, yeah, once again, big shout out to Whisper Jack. I mean, he's pulled up some brilliant pictures, and they show that they've been bamboozling us for decades. So that's the end of that, and I will get my revamped version of the crazy pictures again from this country and what is supposedly going on that isn't. And I'll see how long it takes to get that out. But anyway, hope everyone's doing good, and we'll catch you soon.